everybody, welcome. It's Jenny Q here. Welcome to day number 2 of our Art from the Heart fundraiser Facebook Live section of the fundraising event. I am so thrilled to be here. I'm excited you're here, whether it's in live or replay. If it's live, throw me a hello and drop me an emoji. If it's, you can always do a hashtag replay or a hashtag live, whatever works for you. I also will be posting these videos onto my YouTube channel as well. So if that's where you see it, then you don't need to leave a comment, but you can certainly like my video and like my channel and subscribe. That's always awesome. I'm so excited because things have just, in the last 24 hours, have exploded and are so amazing. So I wanted to give everyone a chance to hop on. And okay, so now we're here, we're all together. And so yesterday at 5 o'clock, well, 5:30, because I was a little behind schedule. But yesterday we did the first live and I sort of explained how everything goes. So today will be much shorter. And I'm going to share Eric's story. I'm going to share a print and I will give you an update. So maybe we'll do it in that order because then I get so excited. So let's start by sharing a story that I've been shared with from House of Friendship, from the contact that I have at House of Friendship. And I was going to try and paraphrase it, but I think I'm just going to read it. The story's not very long. It's this fellow here. His name is Eric. And they have these stories on their website. So if you're wondering what this agency is that I'm helping fundraise for, you just have to click the link. I put it in there. And it's just House of Friendship. Click on it and you can explore and see what they're all about. So this is called, and so these stories are all there to share. And so I'm going to share with you. And this one is called Childhood Struggle Leads to Giving Back. Eric Pigeon has a very special reason for volunteering with House of Friendship. That's because when he was only 11, he stayed in a shelter with his mom and sister when his parents were struggling in their marriage. It was such a shock when I was a kid. There was so much change at once. I came home, 11 years old, imagine this. I came home from school and there were boxes everywhere. Mom told us we had to leave. They ended up staying at a shelter, away from all of his friends and the life he had known. Nobody wanted to be there, said Eric. It wasn't a place you would choose to stay. While the shelter was well run, it was clearly underfunded, had older fraying carpets and peeling paint, and worst of all, it wasn't home. Just when things were getting better, his family reunited. His mother was diagnosed with lung cancer. She passed away 2 years later when Eric was only 13. During all of these struggles, it was the kindness of others that helped Eric the most. A family friend who also worked at the shelter always was there when needed. She made us feel like we weren't alone. Today, Eric works at Nikuya. Sorry, if you see this, Eric, I'm mispronouncing it. I don't know that company. But when he learned that his team at Nikuya, at his work, were going to volunteer at House of Friendship, he jumped at the chance. He says, I volunteer because somebody was once there for us and now I can give back. And it feels really good to make a difference. And so that's Eric's story. So when he was 11, he had to use he and his mom and his sister had to lean on House of Friendship or go to a shelter because of circumstances. And you never know when those circumstances might rear their head and make your life a little bit of a challenge. So agencies like House of Friendship are so very important. And so I'm very, very much wanting to raise this money to help with their shelter program. They have something called Shelter Care. And they, when I spoke, I followed up with my contact yesterday and this morning, and she wanted me to clarify for you guys that there's a very big difference between their shelter program and their addiction services program. They're both for people who struggle with addiction, but shelter is one branch and then the other is very different. So I got some information. So the shelter program it's support for those who are homeless, especially during COVID-19 pandemic. It's 24 hours a day for men in our community who are experiencing homelessness, along with healthcare supports, and using shelter care model. And they've created isolation location that allows medical support for those who are homeless and need additional supplies. So they're really right on it. And then their addiction treatment services are the ones I talked about yesterday. And they have the residential addiction treatment. They have day treatment programs, rapid access, addiction clinic and community withdrawal support. They have concurrent supportive housing and community counseling. So 1, 2, 3, they got 5 spokes in their addiction treatment services program. So they really try to touch on every potential possibility of being able to support someone. Now, I really am trying to make these really enthusiastic and enthusiastic and fun, and just a little bit of a quick snapshot so you guys can know what this is all about. So there's a huge video from yesterday. If you really want all the details and the ins and the outs of why I'm doing this, you can also visit my website, which is in the location there as well. You can just click on that link. If you want to order a poster to help support, you can direct message me. You can just go to my Facebook. It's all through there too. So feel free, reach out and let me know. So now I've shared the story. So like I said, from now on, days 2 through 12, we are going to do a story, which we did. We shared Eric's story. I did a little bit of an information share, and now I'm going to show the poster that's going to be featured today. And then, oh gosh, sorry guys, I'm working off my phone, that little buzz. Sorry about that. Okay, don't fall. Don't fall. And so the poster I'm going to share today is the first one, and this one is called On the Rocks. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. So there are 10 pieces in the collection, and half of them are photos and half of them are artwork. And the photos, I think 3 of the 5? Yes, 3 of the 5 are in the same location, and this is the location, and it's up in Wyerton, Ontario, and this is off of Lake Huron, and it was just a beautiful day. And the reason that I've included this photo, other than the fact that it's absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, I took it on New Year's Eve day, actually, the 30th or 31st or whatever, because my friend who passed away, he loves nature, he loves water, it's somewhere I know he would have loved, and so I had a little photo shoot and I took these pictures actually with him in mind. So this one's called On the Rocks, and the other reason I'm showing you this one is because I also want to give you guys an update in that there are already 5 posters sold and a donation of $25 that's already been made. I found a way, it's a place, a link called Canada Helps. It's in the message. If you want to just do a donation, you can just click on that. It's really easy. My friend who did the $25 donation, who's amazing, thank you, she said it was super easy, and so it goes, you make the donation through them and it goes directly to House of Friendship. And I've already set it up so it goes to addiction services, and so it's just wonderful. So anyway, but there are 2 of these, so there's only 10 prints of each. 2 of these have already sold, guys. So there's only 8 of these left. They're 12 by 18, and so you can get frames for them, absolutely. And I guess that's it. That's the update. So yes, 5 posters, and it's so cool because some of the posters are international. They'll be going to California to someone who purchased in California. I'm so excited for that. So some friends in California are supporting a local agency here in Ontario, and that is love, and that is amazing, and that's helpful. And that's why I love doing what I do. And I'm really bad at saying goodbyes, so I'm going to work on that. I will have it mastered by day 12, I promise. I'm just curious, how long did I go? Where are we at? 9:23. Okay, I'm going to cut it there. 10 minutes is more than enough time of Jenny Q and art and stories, and we will see you tomorrow. I will have another story, another poster, and another update, and I promise it's going to just keep getting better and better. And as I always like to end all of my videos with, remember, share your smile, share your love, and share your laughter. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, and click the links, and if you need anything, want anything, drop a comment. I'm happy to answer questions. Talk to you guys later.